Rambit here. Welcome back to another episode, another podcast, Ramblomatic Podcast here. You may have noticed, I'm going to briefly touch on this because you guys really don't need explanation. You guys understand this kind of stuff happens, right? You've been there before, but you noticed a couple days there I had no videos. I had really bad technical issues with my editing software. It just would not let videos load. The first day I spent all night trying to figure out how to get it to load in Premiere, and the second day it was me finally finding a fix for the problem, which ended up being just, now I have to, okay, this is weird. Now I have to record my video, and that video won't actually be available through Premiere. I have to run it through a converter that converts it from an MP4 into an MP4. It's called Handbrake. At least that's what I understand it's doing. And this is right on the tail end of an update that Adobe was pushing out a little while ago. So I kind of thought maybe that was the issue, so I updated it. That didn't work. And well, you know the whole story anyways. But yeah, so I spent last night pushing really, really hard to get this new episode out of Colony Survival, which I'm actually really happy with. It's a brand new session with Facecam, which I was a bit hesitant on putting Facecam in Colony Survival because it just doesn't really feel like it fits. I kind of go on like a little bit of a whatever tangent in the actual episode, but really happy with how that turned out and how that series is gonna go with the whole new base and all that stuff. So what I got planned for in the future is a couple other games I recorded which were really fun. So anyways, I just want to bring it up quick. I think I'm accelerating to new heights. I got French comment spam recently, which was interesting. I think it was just a general discussion thing on in my discussions tab there on YouTube, but really odd. I got that. I get lots of spam where it's like, oh, you deserve this many subscribers. Come check out my channel where I get shout outs, and it's like you go there and it's I don't even know how that stuff works. I want to avoid that kind of stuff. Because I don't care about the views. I don't care about the likes and all that stuff. That's just a good indication. That's just a good indication of what you guys are interested in seeing. I don't care about how high the number is. As long as I know you guys are interested in it, that's fine. As a matter of fact, one of the things I've done recently is on my main desktop page. I don't think it shows for you guys, but on my screen, I moved videos on the left so I can see my video uploads, make sure that they are uploading properly and that it's the right length, and see if you guys are interested. And on the right of that used to be the analytics screen that showed how many views and all that, all the fancy YouTube analytics that have become useful. But I decided to put the discussions tab there, the chats or the talking, the messages tab there. That's what I was trying to find the word, just because I want to keep myself interested in valuing your input as opposed to the rest of the analytics. I want to make sure that I'm talking to you guys and engaging with you guys rather than focusing on the numbers, because the numbers aren't the main thing, right? So I just wanted to briefly touch on that. I am not in the right page here. So I was playing really recently. I was playing Darkwood, as you saw on my channel, which I think it's starting to lose popularity now, as is the way with as is the way. Sorry if I sound odd when I'm talking right now. I'm really cold, so I'm just trying to talk through the cold. I played Darkwood, and I had this preconceived notion for my entire life that 2D games couldn't be scary. Darkwood manages to achieve that fear factor. It's not really. I guess it's more shock than anything else. They'll surprise you with something, or they'll make something eerie, or it is legit scary for me. That is to be said, though, that I really do enjoy jump scares, and I try to psych myself up for them so I can enjoy them more. But Darkwood manages to tap into that feeling that I never thought I would get from a 2D game, because my favorite horror series is the Fear series. If you watched the Hellblade playthrough, Senua's Sacrifice, there you would have seen that I talked up the Fear series a little bit there. That's my new take on 2D games, so they can be scary after all. So I don't know why I feel the need to bring this up. I mean, if you guys want to do it, you'll do it anyways, but I just really want to encourage you guys to message me, talk to me, make suggestions, requests, do all that kind of stuff. I really do enjoy seeing the notification in the top right saying you guys have messaged me, even if it's what I would like to call constructive criticism, even if it's a friggin' insult, for God's sakes. I want to hear from you guys, because within every comment is varying degrees of truth, as I'd like to put it. You guys always, I value your input to a large degree. Your input, your comments, your opinions, all of that stuff. I value it to a high degree. So keep going with those. Keep going with those messages, all that stuff. So, and I do want to tell you guys. I know. A lot of you guys out there on YouTube are making YouTube videos or want to make YouTube videos. Whatever editing program you use, and I know this is like a classic school thing they always tell you to do, but save early and save often. Oh my God, I have lost hours of program progress and experience, or just like times that I spent editing videos. I've lost it all because of a crash, which only happened on the previous before the update there, and just, it's so disheartening. I get right back into it, and I make sure to pump that episode out, even though it's not as produced or as worked on as I would like it to be. At least it's out there. At least it's been looked at. At least I know it's to a standard that I can accept. So make sure to save early, save often. This is probably just me talking to myself, anyways. But yeah, that's what the situation is on that. And what the heck happened to Ark? Guys, come on. Was it my thumbnail? Was it the title? Was it what the heck is going on with that? I'm considering, with that level of drop off, at least the way it is right now, I'm considering just like not continuing the series until there's a little bit more interest shown. So hopefully talking about the video here is kind of make people interested a little bit, but I don't know. It just hopefully you guys are still interested in that series. I know I still got other stuff coming out, and I've got other games planned, other videos planned, but what the heck? So I think that's all of the stuff I had on my list to talk about, but I guess I'll have to find something else to talk about to make sure to fill up the 10-minute, because, I only how do I word this? I only count the videos. Let me reverse. So for my 100th video, I explained in the video that I only counted 100 videos after like 125, 126 uploads, because I don't count videos under 10 minutes, as uploads. So it doesn't really make sense as like full videos. So I only count 100 videos as 110-minute or longer videos. So that's been something I've kind of been pushing myself to do, is to absolutely make sure to meet that 10-minute mark, because it seems to be the YouTube standard. And if that's the YouTube standard, that's what people are going to expect out of videos. If I see a video, now there are certain circumstances where I just want to watch something quick or come up with a quick topic, but for the content that I like to watch or that I like to make, I want to make sure you guys get your 10 minutes of viewing. I want to make sure when I'm watching a video, I'm getting my 10 minutes of viewing. I don't feel cheated when videos don't meet that standard, but I feel like I wish they were longer in most circumstances. My code is to always give every single YouTuber, no matter how big, no matter how small, I stick my key in, to give them 100% view, because that is one of the most painful things when you spend hours and hours and hours after editing an episode. I make it sound like it's like a multi-day thing, but no. When I spend hours editing an episode, I put a lot of care and stuff into it. Now, I'm going to caveat this with saying I can't expect everyone, and I know this, that I can't expect everyone to be 100% interested in what I'm saying or doing at all given times. But sometimes when you see like a video has 5 views and like only like 4 to 5 minutes of that video has been watched, of course someone's not, like, people aren't watching your video and watching your stuff, and it's a little bit disheartening. So just not the saying that the person that has 1.5 million views on this friggin' video is going to value my full 10-minute 100% watch, but I'd like to think that it helps, you know? Like, I don't know. Like, when we come to... I'm going to touch on something on political, but nothing too political. I'm just saying, like, I used to not vote because I thought my vote didn't matter, or I didn't watch 100% through a video because I didn't think my view mattered. I wouldn't like because I didn't think I would matter. I didn't subscribe because I thought my subscription would matter to the person. I subscribed because I like what there was in the content. And I feel that was fairly greedy of me. I want to make sure that even though I am such a small part of any single community, or could be a small part of any single community, I want to make sure that I feel like my subscription count or my likes counts, even if it doesn't. Like, even if it doesn't even matter, like in the grand scheme of things. So that's just my opinion on that. And let me just touch on something really quick. I was looking through Social Blade. If you don't know what Social Blade is, it's a website that allows you to view the analytics for any single YouTube, Twitch, friggin' Facebook, whatever, social media, any kind of video making website. They have certain ones I support, but Social Blade allows you to do this stuff where you can see the analytics of any channel. So I see my friends on YouTube. I check out their stuff every now and again, see how they're doing. But I decided to look up the top on YouTube. Okay, Ed Sheeran, right? Ed Sheeran's a pretty popular musician right now. He's got a lot of views. He's got, like, a lot of views. But he is a D- YouTuber. Okay, what the heck? That's weird. So I look up one of my favorite bands, Billy Talent. When I look up Billy Talent, I see they have a B rating. Now, mind you, I love Billy Talent and Ed Sheeran's. I've heard some of your Ed Sheeran songs. I really like his songs. So this is definitely not a preferential thing. So we got so many more views and followers for Ed Sheeran, and much less for Billy Talent. Not saying anything bad about them because I love that band, but what makes it that Ed Sheeran, who's a music channel who makes tons of money off every single video he posts, like everything he makes just gets views, like insane amounts of views. What makes him a B- channel? I think it was a B-. I can't remember the rating. No, it was like a D- or something like that. What makes him a D as opposed to Billy Talent's B? What the heck? Like, he got so many more views, and I don't understand the whole Social Blade system. Like, it works for, I think it works for gaming videos, vlogs, like all of that, those long format videos. Like, if you see a person who does 1 hour long videos, he's got a really good score. You'll see friggin' Yogscast. Like, the Yogscast got a really high score. They're really high up on the boards. Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, those kind of people. But I don't know. I think they do categorize in Social Blade. Like both Billy Talent and Ed Sheeran are listed as music, and they both make music. And I'm assuming their songs are generally the same length because they're both alternative. Or Ed Sheeran's like got a whole bunch of different genres under his belt here. But yeah, just kind of clicked to me as weird. So I think that'll be it for this episode. I actually got to get going home. So thank you very much for watching. If you did, I would kind of like to start to dive into this more, but this is going on for way too long. But so yeah, thanks again for watching the Ramblomatic Podcast. And I hope you enjoy more on the channel. I hope you keep an eye out for stuff you might want to see, request stuff you want to see. Most importantly, if you want to look out for more Ramblomatic Podcast, that just comes up whenever I can think of something to talk about and have the time, and may not have the time in the evenings to release an actual full episode. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. It's just so much easier to produce one of these Ramblomatic podcasts because I feel like the content is more versatile. Blah, blah, blah. You're just hearing me right now. So thank you very much for watching this Ramblomatic podcast, and I hope to see you in future videos. Like, subscribe, comment, check, request, blah, blah, blah. You guys know the whole thing. So I'll see you guys when I see ya. Bye-bye.